What's going on, guys? It's Pure Progress Meditation here, and gonna probably do like I don't know, 2-3 minute vent. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's been a chill day. I feel like there's a lot that I need to work on as an individual, and that like I want to improve on. And that's just like outside of pure progress meditation. It's just like a light being. Like I feel like I really want to like expand my consciousness and expand like who I am, and it I wish I could like find like a mentor or like someone that like would be on the same like spiritual you know mental platform as me. You know what I'm saying? Or like someone that like I can like talk to the way that I know that I won't be judged. They'll agree with the things that I'm saying. you know so that's where I'm at, because I have all this information, but sometimes it's just like you never know if it's just you that's believing these things or not. I know I'm not like crazy or whatever, but it just feels nice to like have someone that actually like recognizes this thing that like things that you're saying. um you know yeah, April's here. It's coming. My birthday is here. I'm gonna be 27 pretty soon, so it's gonna be. I'm in my late 30s, man. Like things is getting like somewhat real. I mean, like they've already been real, but I'm about to be 30 soon, so a lot is coming and a lot is changing. I'm impressed where I'm at right now, but it's just like I have a tendency to always thrive and expect more. Like I can't settle. You know what I'm saying? I get bored of things easily. Like I need to I don't know, like it's just something about me. Gotta constantly evolve and stuff like that. But either way, like I'm proud of what I got going on, and you know, I would say to like any like guy that's like looking for advice, you know what I'm saying, who's in their 20s, um, to the individuals, like I don't even want to say just like specify like a gender, but like to any individual that's in their 20s and they need some advice. you know like I'm not like doing amazing, but I'm not doing terrible. I'm pretty like content with what I got going on, but I know I want to do better. So my advice to you, like to anyone that's in their 20s, late 20s and stuff, or early 20s, like for one, for sure, don't have any debt. Pay off everything. Like don't owe anybody. Like I hate owing people. I don't really owe anybody, man. And that's a great feeling. Like don't have any debt. Your credit is gonna always make you feel better. Owing people, just like it doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I would say to stay true to yourself. Don't really like everyone is gonna be their own person. You can judge, but it's best to just keep your like judgments to yourself. And like if people don't resonate with you, then it's for a specific reason. If you don't resonate with them, then, vice versa. Just like be in a circle or a group where people actually support you, like tell you the things that you don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, that make you laugh, all the great things, but just make sure that person is like real. um any other advice I can give, what I'm saying, is save your money for sure. Don't play lotto. Yeah, man, don't play lotto. um and just for the men, man, I want to do better, and I'm gonna do better. Like you know lust is a very strong force. It's probably stronger than any force, you know like almost known to man. Like lust is really strong, and we have to hold in that energy and not spill that seed, and create divine power for within ourselves. And magnetize all of our like vibration, bro. And it's a lot that that goes into this stuff, man. Chemistry. But all I know is also like eat great food, man. Like eat good food. stay away from the junk, stay away from the things that are like literally like, you know, diminishing your like your health, your aura, all of these things. Like, you got to eat live food. You got to want to take care of your health. If anyone talks about you because you're eating healthy, screw them. And some people can't afford certain things, but it's just like, listen, if you can like pay, you know, for an expensive phone or a nice car or nice accessories, jewelry and stuff like that, but you don't want to take care of your health, then that should tell you something. You can't take all those materialistic things with you, you know, to the hospital. I mean, like, you can, but what's it gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta like ingest foods, products, chemicals, whatever you gonna do, even like body, like, you know, products and hair products and all of these things. Like, you gotta recognize what you're putting in your body. That's real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta read the back of the bottle. You gotta like real life, like, pay attention to what's going on, because all of these things are subjugating people's minds to like not, you know, be awakened. You know, that's my advice, man. You know, I real life want to help people. I real life want to share my experiences, because I came up like I'm not supposed to be where I'm at right now, man. And that's because I've been protected, you know, by a force my whole life. You know, the Most High. Like, I'm meant to do something. I'm meant to, like, you know, actually help people. And so that's why I make these videos. It might have sound random or whatever, but like, this is what I'm on. So if y'all like this type of stuff, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Please help me grow. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, man. And then I can get 1,000, and I could, you know, start getting paid, and I don't have to work my like boring job, you know. So yeah, pure progress. Make sure y'all meditate for at least 15-20 minutes today. Get it.